Across Russia, countless young women find themselves captivated by the glossy pages of fashion magazines. These images spark dreams of walking the runway, of being seen and celebrated, and of stepping into a world that seems both glamorous and full of possibility. The allure of the runway is powerful. Each step, each flash of the camera promises a life far removed from the ordinary. For girls growing up in small towns, modeling represents more than just fame. It's a ticket to a new life, a path to independence, and a way to earn recognition for their unique beauty and individuality. It's a hope that stretches far beyond the borders of their hometowns. Families often encourage their daughters, believing that their natural charm and distinct features deserve to be seen by the world. They share in the excitement, supporting dreams that could change their lives forever. With the rise of social media, the world feels smaller and more connected. Opportunities seem just a message or a video call away, making the dream of modeling feel more attainable than ever before. Yet, this powerful hope can also make these young women vulnerable. The desire to succeed, to be chosen, can sometimes cloud judgment and make it difficult to spot danger. The promise of travel, glamour, and validation is intoxicating. The thought of seeing new cities, meeting influential people, and living a life of excitement is almost irresistible. Many begin their journey with innocence and hope, carefully building their portfolios, learning to pose, and dreaming of being discovered. They spend hours searching for reputable agencies online, scrolling through casting calls and sending out applications, hoping for that one life-changing response. Trusting the industry, they put their faith in those who promise them a chance at success, believing in the dream that has guided them for so long. But this very hope, so bright and earnest, is what predators seek out. They exploit the dreams and ambitions of these young women, hiding behind promises and opportunities. The dream that once shone so brightly can, in an instant, become a target for exploitation, turning hope into uncertainty and fear. For many, the journey is not just about chasing a dream, but also about learning to protect it. Behind the glamour and bright lights of the fashion world, a darker reality exists. Fake modeling agencies lurk in the shadows, preying on the hopes and dreams of young, ambitious individuals. These scammers know exactly how to blend in, making it nearly impossible to spot them at first glance. Their scams are sophisticated, using the glitz and allure of the industry as camouflage. They mimic the style, language, and even the exclusivity of real agencies, making their offers seem legitimate and irresistible. Social media is their hunting ground. They target girls and young women on Instagram and TikTok, searching for those who post modeling photos or use popular fashion hashtags. Anyone eager to be discovered becomes a potential target. Their websites are polished and convincing, often stealing logos, images, and even testimonials from legitimate agencies. The difference is almost impossible to spot without a trained eye. They also post casting calls in small towns and rural areas, knowing that people there are less familiar with the fashion industry's inner workings. This makes it easier to deceive those who are new to the scene. The approach is always flattering. Messages like, "You have a unique look, we want you in Paris," are designed to make the recipient feel special and chosen. Compliments and promises of international fame are their tools. They create a sense of urgency, insisting that the opportunity is rare and fleeting. You must respond within 24 hours, they say, pushing victims to act before they have time to think or research. Once trust is built, the exploitation begins. They might ask for personal information, upfront fees, or even request compromising photos, all under the guise of a legitimate casting process. These scammers operate from anywhere in the world, hiding behind digital screens and fake profiles. Their true identities remain hidden, making them nearly impossible to track down. For a girl thousands of miles away, verifying their claims is nearly impossible. The distance, the unfamiliarity, and the excitement all work in the scammers' favor. This anonymity allows them to target vulnerable dreamers with devastating efficiency, leaving many young people heartbroken, financially drained, and questioning their self-worth. The scams begin with flattery, then quickly turn to demands. The agency insists on a professional portfolio. Conveniently, they have a photographer, but you must pay up front. Real agencies don't ask for money before you work. Next comes a fake contract promising big jobs and salaries, but always with hidden fees, administration, visas, registration. You see, they create urgency. Pay now or lose your spot. They send fake travel documents, making the dream seem real. The excitement blinds victims to red flags, and families drain their savings. The payments never end. Each one is the last step. When the money runs out or suspicion grows, the scammers vanish, leaving only debt and heartbreak. The dream is gone, replaced by loss and shame. Meet Anya, a 19-year-old from a quiet Russian town, whose dreams stretched far beyond her small city's borders. Like many young women, she longed for adventure, opportunity, and a chance to make her family proud. One day, a London scout discovered her on Instagram. He showered her with compliments, telling her she had the perfect look for international modeling and painted a glamorous future in London. Excited, Anya's family scraped together their savings for a professional photo shoot, then paid a series of essential fees, each one presented as a necessary step toward her big break. On the day Anya was supposed to fly to London, her dreams unraveled. The agency vanished without a trace, their website and contacts gone. All that remained was a mountain of debt and a heart full of disappointment. The hope that once filled her suitcase was replaced by heartbreak and regret. Then there's Elena, a bright university student with ambitions of seeing the world and building a career abroad. She was approached online, interviewed over video chat, and told she'd be flown to South Korea for a promising job in modeling. This time there was no portfolio fee, but Elena was asked to pay for her own flight and a work permit bond, all supposedly refundable. When Elena arrived in Seoul, she found the agency's address didn't exist. Her contact stopped answering calls and messages, leaving her stranded in a foreign city. Alone, frightened, and far from home, Elena realized she had been deceived. The excitement of a new beginning quickly turned into a nightmare. The hope she carried with her was replaced by fear, shame, and a sense of betrayal that would linger long after she returned. Both Anya and Elena returned home devastated, their dreams shattered and their trust in others deeply shaken. Sadly, these stories are not isolated. They happen every day to countless young women around the world, lured by false promises and empty words. The true cost is far greater than money. It's the loss of trust, confidence, and hope for a brighter future. For many, the scars left behind are invisible, but they run deep. Losing money is painful, but traveling abroad for a fake job is far more dangerous. Alone in a foreign country, a girl is isolated and vulnerable. Scammers may reappear, offering work in nightclubs or worse, trapping her in exploitation. Fear, shame, and visa issues make it hard to seek help. Some fall into human trafficking, their dreams turning into nightmares. Even those who escape face deep trauma and lasting scars. The dangers go far beyond financial loss. They threaten safety, dignity, and self-worth. Protecting yourself starts with knowledge. Real agencies never ask for upfront fees. If they do, walk away. Research every agency, check reviews, look for a real address, and verify on industry sites. Be wary of agencies that only use social media or messaging apps. Never rush. Scammers push urgency to stop you from thinking. Read contracts carefully and have someone you trust review them. Involve your family from the start. A second opinion can spot red flags. If travel is involved, contact your country's embassy for advice. Never travel alone to meet someone you've only met online. Your safety is more important than any job. A real opportunity will never feel rushed or secretive. The dream of modeling is beautiful, filled with hope and ambition, and it truly deserves protection. These young women are not naive. They are brave, hopeful, and determined to chase their dreams. Behind every scam is a real person whose trust is shattered, leaving them feeling lost and betrayed. The emotional scars last far longer than the financial loss, often haunting victims for years. We all share the responsibility to protect dreamers. Parents, friends, and the industry itself must stand together. By raising awareness and sharing knowledge, we can shield others from harm and prevent future heartbreak. Beauty should be celebrated, cherished, and never exploited for someone else's gain. Let's ensure every dream has a real chance to soar, not be broken or stolen away.